I am really going through enough. They should stop attacking me. Yes. Okay. They should try to put their self on my shoes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, and also cancer is not a thing that someone can joke with. It is something which is serious. Mm-hmm. And I can never joke with cancer.
Today we have an amazing guest on our set. Her name is Nasra, beautiful lady, strong warrior. She has been battling leukemia. She will walk us through the journey of how she went to Saudi Arabia, worked there, came back, and is recently undergoing treatment. Today we are privileged to have a beautiful lady here on set with us by the name of Winnie Matilda Jerry, better known as Official Nasra. Nasra, thank you for coming to our show today. I know you're not feeling well, so I want to thank you for availing yourself for this interview. I feel quite privileged, especially based off of how you're feeling today. So could you say hi to our viewers first?
Oh, hi everyone. My name is, as she has said, my name is Winnie Matilda Jerry, well known as Official Nasra.
Yes. And who is Nasra?
Wow. Nasra is a strong lady. Nasra is a strong lady who is always there for anyone, who is always ready to fight no matter what. Yes.
And I was doing some little background check on you. I hope you're okay with that. And I realized you've previously worked in the Middle East.
Yes.
Could you tell us about your stay in the Middle East? When did you come back to Kenya?
Okay. In the year 2019, life got so hard when I was here in Kenya. I decided to go looking for a green pasture in Saudi Arabia. Later, I didn't know that that was the beginning of my problems. Yes.
What happened? You said it was the beginning of your problems. Yeah. Walk us through that journey.
Okay. First and foremost, I was in contract, and then things got worse.
What kind of work were you doing there?
A house manager.
Okay.
Yes. So I had to run away from the contract. Yes. And when I ran away, someone advised me and told me that outside ni kuzuri. So I bought the idea and decided to run away. Yes. When I ran away, I found that on the other side everything is different. Yes, different from how I was told. Yes.
When you say you ran away and you were told outside, do you mean you absconded from your contract and left the place where you were working? You were still in that country,
yes,
but you took off. That's what you mean.
Yes.
And so you found that outside there was quite different from what you had been advised.
Things are worse.
Why would you, could you paint a picture for us what it was like being outside, like you're calling it?
Okay, let me start with being in the contract. The first and foremost, you're being provided everything. But when you walk out of the contract, everything is all about you. When you get sick, you have to take care of yourself. When you want food, when you want anything, you have to provide it for yourself. And yeah.
So when you took off and you went outside, what work? Did you secure another job, or what were you doing out there?
I secured another job. I started working as door-to-door, and also I'm a hairdresser. I was mixing. Yes.
So you would do hairdressing, and then you would also go door-to-door?
Yes.
Still doing housekeeping work or working in people's homes?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, how long did you do that for?
I stayed in the contract for 1 year, 3 months. And it was supposed to last for 2 years. I did not complete. So, like in total, I have stayed in Saudi Arabia for 4 years. Yes.
So did you stay away from your contract because at that time you felt the job was not favorable, or were you being mistreated, or what prompted you from taking off and leaving this contracted job?
Okay, I was mistreated. And it reached to a point that I had to give up. Yes.
Do you mind me asking what forms of mistreatments you faced during that time?
Overworking. And when I got sick, the boss could not listen to me. Yes. The boss could not listen. The boss could not even reason with me. Yes.
So how many hours, because when you signed your contract, I'm sure it stated how many hours you were supposed to work. So when you signed that contract, how many hours were you supposed to work in a day?
Okay, when we are here back in Kenya, first we started going to a training school where we were being told how we are going to survive in Saudi Arabia, what is happening out there, and it was so different from how we were being told. First, we were told that we are going to work with hours, and when you work extra, you're being paid, which is a lie. Yes, I was told that I'm supposed to work for 6 hours, and when I went there, it was 24/7. Yes.
So day and night. So what you're saying, you never used to sleep at all?
If it is sleeping, maybe 3 hours or 2 hours. Yes.
And then you'd be up again. So could you paint a picture of the kind of household you were working in? Were there children? Did you have a husband and wife? Was it a typical family home?
It was a family home. My boss was staying at his mother's place. So he was a single dad who had 3 children, 1 girl and 2 boys. But when they divorced with the woman, the wife went with the girl because she was so small. He was left with the boys. So where I was working, I was the only girl. Yes.
Okay. So now let's get to the point when you left and you started doing hair. You started doing hair as your part-time job and also door-to-door. Tell me how that was. Like, how were the families treating you? How would you secure these jobs, like the door-to-door jobs?
Okay, how I was being treated out there. They were so ruthless. They were so bad. I went, there is a house that I worked a whole month as a caregiver and also cleaning and cooking. I was combining cleaning, cooking and housekeeping. I was doing cleaning, cooking and also home nursing because the woman was so sick. I worked for 2 months and then she ended up without paying me because I am outside, no one is there to defend me. I am out of the contract.
So when you mean outside, were you coming in the morning and leaving in the evening, or did you stay there?
You have to stay there for a whole month.
Okay, so you lived there for a whole month.
Yes.
And meanwhile, did you have friends with you? Like, did you have people in Saudi that you were talking to, other girls?
Yeah, when you run away out there, you meet with your fellow Kenyans. There is Burundis, there is Kenyans. I mean Africans. Yes, I met new friends.
Do you normally have time to socialize? Like, did you have time to go meet your friends and hang out and socialize? Or it was work, work, work and no play?
Okay, when you run away, first you are there illegally. No walking up and down. You're staying inside the house. No visiting friends. The only friends that you're having are the ones that you're staying with. There is no walking out. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question that as a woman, as a mother, would be a little bit uncomfortable, but I would like to know, just because I would like our viewers to also, get acquainted with the kind of lifestyle that you lived or how it was for you in Saudi when you were there. Did you ever have to do something that probably was uncomfortable for you, like prostitution or having to sell your body or getting molested? Did you go through that at any one point?
No.
No. Okay. So it was just the housekeeping work and all that stuff.
Yeah, first hairdressing was not part of the plan, but that came as a plan B because I once went to a house that the boss was so violent. Way back I got an accident. My right hand has metal on the collarbone. So the boss wanted to rape me. So he pulled my hand, and when he pulled my hand, I couldn't work again. So I started making hair and also piercing. Yes, I stopped working as a house girl.
Okay, I'm so sorry to hear that. There's a story I've seen going round Because like I said, I had to do some research on you before bringing you on set today. So if I get too strong, just let me know, because I know you're not feeling so well. There's a story where someone lost a baby. Okay. So we are going to take some time off. She needs to go throw up, and then we can... Okay, you can rush. You can rush. So there's a story I saw going round where someone lost a baby.
Yes.
Could you tell us about that story?
Lost a baby?
Mhm.
In what way?
Where you hit someone, or there was an accident of some sort and someone lost a pregnancy or baby. Mhm.
About the Ndinda.
Mhm.
Okay, Ndinda was my roommate.
Mhm.
I
In
never
Saudi?
hated, yes, I never hated her. I was always protecting her as my younger sister. Little I didn't know she was doing some fishy things behind my back. And they always said that siku za mwizi ni 40. I secured a job for her. For me, I knew that she went to Mwarabu's house to work. And when she was going to Mwarabu's house, she changed the location. She went to the prostitution thing. She was communicating with the friends, which I don't know. And she went behind my back, which was wrong. And when she went there, where she went to join the prostitution, there is girls there who don't work as house helps. They promoted themselves. Others are the host there. Others are doing prostitution. Others are doing, you know. So she went to those houses. For me, I knew that she was at Madam's house. I could find her in the house. And she changed and became so like she got so much attitude. I could even say hi to her when I'm out of work. She's not answering me. She's just answering me in a rude way. So I just decided to mind my business. And it did not last for long. We stayed for 28 days, and then on 29th, I was so sick. I was coughing blood. I was vomiting blood. So I was just sleeping on the sofa. The attitude to that roommate of mine made me even shift from the bed. I was sleeping on the sofa. So during the night, I was so struggling with pain. So in the morning, that is when I got to sleep. And she was around. So she left. Little I didn't know, it was the 40th day, akashikwa. So where, okay, she went to where, okay, it's a long story. When I found a job for her, she went to those prostitution's house. And when she went there,
When you say prostitution's house, do you mean a brothel?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
They have their house.
Okay.
You know. So she decided to be friends with the host, the owner of the house, and that is where she got to know the password and also the PIN to the SIM card, which I did not understand even to date, because the woman was saying that it was Equity, and the other side they were saying that it was M-Pesa. So when she went there, I could realize the PIN and also everything that she wanted. She stole an ID for that woman. She took a picture.
When you say that woman, what woman are you referring to?
The one that convinced her to join the prostitution job. So the girl took ID, the woman's ID. I think she was communicating with someone who was directing her and telling her, you need ID, you need ABCD, you know. So she stole the ID and took a photo of it. I didn't know about it. So the 29th day, when she left the house, it was someone who called her where she went to replace the SIM card. Because the owner of the money realized that something is wrong. When I think she said she wanted to pay school fees and then realized that something is wrong with her bank. And that is when she decided to call Safaricom, and Safaricom told her that her SIM card has been replaced. Safaricom gave out the agent number. So the agent was a friend to this one. They knew each other. Saudi is a very small place, which is like Kenyans. You like, how can I put this? you can never run away. They say like everything is cedar, mafi mina. Yes, there is no corners, it is straight. So when you steal something, it takes a minute for you to be caught. So when the owner of the money called Safaricom told her that her SIM card has been replaced by an agent, this name and details like this. So that owner of the money knows the one who did that. So she went to the house and then asked, I have been told that my SIM card has been replaced, who did this? So the one who replaced checked who did that, and then if she found out it's the girl. So the one who gave me a room is the one who connected her with that one. So the agent called the one who took the girl there. The agent said that they should go together because something is wrong. I was left sleeping. I didn't know about that. I came to know later. So they left without letting me know. So in about 11, they came back. Yeah, in Saudi, you can rent a big house and decide to give out rooms as sharing.
Like you sublet the rooms?
Yes.
So that's how this arrangement was?
Yes.
Okay.
So I was having my own room, which I was staying with the girl. So the one who gave me that room is the one who connected her with the agent. They left together without telling me. So in about 11, they came back when things got worse in the other side. They came and woke me up and told me, Nasra, everything is not okay. Your girl is in trouble. So I asked, what trouble? They told me that just switch on your data. I switched on my data and the videos were too much. I saw how she was being beaten ruthlessly. I called the mother. She
Beaten
could use
by who?
By where she stole the money.
By that madam that you're talking about?
I told you before, the owner of the money went to the agent.
Okay.
When she went to the agent and confirmed who replaced the SIM card, and then the agent realized it's the girl. So she had to call whoever took the girl to her and told they should go. So they left. When they left and reached there, they found the woman there, and also she came with the friends because the money was not that little. The money was 800,000.
Kenya shillings?
Yes.
Okay.
That is what I was told. So when she went there to the agent with the friends, very upset, the girl was recorded. Everything was recorded. I saw her being asked, who is this? She was denying and saying that she don't know the woman. So what made, she looked so innocent because she's a very small girl. So what made those women believe that she stole the money? It is the photo of the ID, because she stole an ID and took a photo, but the owner of the money came with the ID. So she was asked, if you don't know this woman, who is the owner of this ID that you replaced this SIM card with? She said it's a friend from Kenya. Yeah, and the woman asked her, do you know me? She said, no, I don't. She denied 3 times. So when the woman brought the ID, that is the time that the girl pretended to remember the woman and said, wow, I left you in Kenya. When did you come? And they were communicating in the morning. So the woman even played some audios for the one who stole the money. So that is when she started denying it, that is when they started beating her. So they beated her up. I think it was 9 when that was happening, and when I came to realize it was 11. It was already too late. So the one who came and brought the news to me, they told me to switch on the data. So I switched on the data and I saw how badly she's beaten, and also they were pulling her hair. Because she could use my phone sometimes to communicate with the mother. The first thing that I did is calling the mother via email. I asked the mother, do you know what is happening to your girl? Because it's the news that I'm receiving right now. The mother told me that she knows everything, and also the dad knows. And I should go and tell the girls to stop beating the little girls because the money is being returned. The father has already went to Safaricom shop. Safaricom have said in 48 hours the money will be returned. which surprised me so bad. So the mother begged me so bad. So I had to rush. I was not strong. The mother cried and told me, "Oh, you're the one that I know. You're the one that I trust. You're staying with my girl. Go and tell the girls to stop beating her. The money will be returned in 48 hours. And I respected her because she was crying. I took a cab, which is a taxi. I went to the place. I didn't know even the place, so I asked for the location. So it was like 10 minutes. I went and reached there. I found the girl. She was really beaten thoroughly. So I asked the girl, because she's the one that I know, I asked her, like, whatever is happening, is it true? Have you stole the money? The only thing that she told me is Ataye Hailewi. That's what she told me, and she went silent. So what I did, because she never wanted to talk to me, she was so embarrassed, I called the mother, because the mother could not believe that the girl is still alive, because when they were fighting, someone took a video and dropped it to the mother. So the mother was so worried and telling me that I should go and confirm. So when I reached there and asked the girl, because I found a lot of stories, because I was told that she even owed the one she has stole money to rent, 2 weeks rent, and also she was pregnant. She was being given some meds to terminate the baby. She has already done it. So the one who sold the meds to her want the money and also rent money, and also she has stole 800,000. I asked her, is it true? She was not talking to me. So the only thing that I did is calling the mom, and for her to see that the daughter is still alive. And when I started telling those ladies to not to beat the girl again, because she's so small, I told the women not to beat her. They started being upset with me and telling me I'm supporting a thief. So when they started, like, they wanted to fight me because I was telling them not to beat her again. She was being beaten the whole of here. Her hair was off, her ears, she had earrings on the center, so like I think it slapped. Here she had a hole, she was bleeding. Even her face was wide. So I told the women not to beat her again. The money will be returned. So when I tried to defend her, the women started being upset with me. So the only thing that I had to do is putting on my abaya and going back to my house.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So do you know if the money was returned? Let me start there.
Okay, I was being updated on everything when I came to know the truth. So I was being updated. She transferred 600,000. The only money, the time that the owner of the money realized, she called the Safaricom, and Safaricom holded 200,000 that was on the air. So the money that was already transferred was 600,000. The money that was hanging on the air was 200,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So you said she was your very good friend.
Yes.
Okay. Do you still consider her your very good friend?
No.
Why not?
She did so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I never expected. She was a nice friend. When I could, okay, my life has been so like up and down.
Mm-hmm.
1 minute I'm sick, 1 minute I'm okay. So when I could get sick, she could take care of me. She could go for the fruit. So I could see that she was a good friend. So I never knew that she could do such a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a real betrayal. Yes.
What was the such a thing? Her going behind your back and
Yes.
joining this squad, or?
Yeah, making me secure a job for her, and she
Mm-hmm.
knows very well she don't want to work.
Mm-hmm.
I just told her that she would have told me, because
Mm-hmm.
getting a job is not an easy thing.
Mm-hmm.
You have to struggle, you have to like beg the owner of the job, you have to sweet talk madams, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So she could not let me do all that. If she knew that she never wanted to work, she could have faced me and told me, girlfriend, I don't want to work as a house manager, I want to join the prostitution. And because she's already 18 years and she knows what is the best for her, I could have allowed it. But she did it behind my back. And also, when I went to confirm whether she's okay, when I called the mother, after when I left, she disappeared. So the blame was mine that I have stole her. I have advised her to run away. Now I was being attacked and being told I am the one who is going to pay for the money that, the balance, you understand. So she ran away and surrendered to the police. So I started looking for her. I posted her everywhere and telling guys like, if you have seen this girl, please let me know. So you know social media has powers. So someone saw her in the deportation. So someone told me she's in the deportation. So that is when I got peace, and also told the mom. We could communicate with the mom every minute. I told the mother, now your daughter is in the deportation. Now allow me to rest. Yes.
Okay, so how did you get into this twist of you having punched her or something like that and her losing the baby? How did that story come together? Because the story you just told us is a little bit different from the picture that has been either painted or what's going around social media.
Yeah.
So how do those two come together?
Okay. For me, I was just relaxing. I found myself trending. There is a video of mine. I'm bleeding with my ears, my eyes, everywhere there is a hole. So I decided, because it's something that has never happened to me. Okay, in Saudi it happened, my ears and mouth and nose, but from my eyes. So I found it like something that I should tell people. So I recorded myself and posted it out. So that is when I got someone who said that they will fundraise for me so that I can get medical. So
wait, how long was that you posted that video?
After I came back.
After you came back?
Yes.
Okay, so continue.
So when I posted the video, someone volunteered himself and said that he's going to fundraise for me so that I can go to the hospital. That is the time that the girl showed up and said that, not the girl, it's someone. Someone came up with someone started saying that it's karma which is hitting me. People should not come through for me. I beated a girl, and it's karma which is eating me. So people should not come through for me. And that is when they decided to look for the girl and asked her whether I beated her. Yes.
So
But
what
honestly,
did the girl say?
I did not even raise my hand on that girl.
So when they found the girl, what did the girl say?
The girl changed the story and said that, okay, when we were staying together, we shared everything in the house. So the time that we decided to move in, I didn't have money. She's the one who had money, but I told her to pay for everything. When I go to work, I will refund the money. So when she got caught, that time she texted me and told me to sell anything that belongs to her and take the money. Yeah, and that is what I did. Yes.
So basically it's a story that was created,
Yes,
from what
yeah.
I understand, and people said karma was coming after you for having beat up this girl,
Yes.
where she even lost a baby. Okay. Have you tried to reach out to your ex-friend to see how she feels or about the whole story, or have you ever spoken since that time she was in deportation?
Yes, someone looked for her because the thing was not that easy. I was really trending. Someone was saying that I have decided to take tomato and applied on my eyes, my ears. That is why I'm pretending to be sick, and yeah. So someone decided to look for her, and I was told to come live. We talk. Because I was told that it is karma which is hitting me because of beating her. So I should come and apologize to her so that I can be free. Someone forced and pushed me. They looked for the girl. So I just told the girl live. I told her that if I ever did anything wrong to you, just find a place in your heart and forgive me. Yes.
And did she find forgiveness? Did she forgive you?
She said if I want her to forgive me, I should pay for the money that she cost shared and I paid her when we were in Saudi. Yes, I don't owe her anything. So she changed the story because I was being told that she has bewitched me. That is why I'm bleeding with everywhere. On the other side, the one that beaten her was not one. They were too much. There were a lot of ladies. So I asked her if I was, because I was being told I beaten her. I asked her, Kwani, this karma, am I the only one? Yes. So she shut it up. When she came on the camera, she changed the story because I was coming there to apologize to her. Again, she said if I want her to forgive me, I should give her 150,000. So the people that were watching said that the girl is after money. Yes, she just wants money, and that is how she was switched off. And since that day, I've never talked to her.
Okay. So I'm all about positivity. And I know sometimes we go through hard times.
Yeah.
Sometimes we go through so much, and at times you even get to a point where you question God.
Yeah.
Why am I going through this? Your story is different from, I'm sure, from her story, of course. And probably till the day we leave this world, we'll never know who is telling the truth and who is not.
I got some witness.
Okay. So did you find forgiveness yourself? Did you forgive yourself? Did you forgive her as a person?
Yeah.
As Nasra?
I decided to forgive her and forget about her.
And you forgive. Okay. So would you like to say it to my cameras that you forgive and forgot, or you're okay the way you are?
I forgave her.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I forgave her.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Because forgiveness is not for others. Yes. Forgiveness is for you, right? And I believe you're going through so much. Yeah. So as long as you forgave, then you find peace, because it's all about your own peace, right? So let's move on to the next. You came back to Kenya. When did you come back to Kenya?
I came back to Kenya 2023.
In 2023?
Yes.
You came back to Kenya. What brought you back?
Okay, when I was in Saudi Arabia, you remember I told you that when I was at work, I started coughing blood and I was so weak. So I went to the hospital because blood is not an easy thing. So I went to check what is wrong. So I was checked, and also the doctor said that they could prefer doing a blood test. And when the blood was taken out, it was just a dispensary. The doctor said that there is something serious on my blood. I should be transferred to a bigger hospital. And as I ran away, they call them Kimboy. The time that you're being told that you're being transferred to that hospital, you just know that everything is not okay. And from there, it is direct to Kenya. But the situation and also the position that I was ready to surrender. Yes, so the blood was taken, and I was told that there is something serious on my blood. I was given a transfer. I went to King Fahad Hospital. It is in Dammam, and they said that they want to do something we call biopsy. I never knew what biopsy was. That was my first time. So because I really wanted to know what is happening to me, I bought the idea. I told them, okay, I am in. So I went and told my friends that is how I'm being told. Yes, my friends told me it's okay, just do it. So the bone marrow was done as biopsy. The results came out after 2 months, and I was told that I'm suffering from a blood cancer.
Okay, blood cancer.
Yeah, which is leukemia, which really killed me inside.
Till this point, the 2 months, you're still in this place.
Yes.
And what were you doing for the 2 months? Because you're ill, life there is tough, I can imagine. So what were you doing while you were waiting for your diagnosis and to find out what's going on with you?
I got depressed when I was told like something is wrong with your blood. And also what they did, you know, biopsy, you being on your backbone, something that has never happened to me. So I never had peace. And that is when I started losing weight, and also I became depressed, so I was just sleeping and not talking to anyone, isolating myself, waiting for the results.
How did you survive? Because you were just sleeping, you're going through depression. How did you survive? How did you feed yourself? How did you meet your daily obligations in terms of bills and all that stuff?
Okay, when I was still working, I was saving. I had some saving. So that is what I used to cater for the hospital bills, because I was told to pay 11,000 Saudi Riyal, which is 380 Kenyan shilling. They could double because I was a runaway and I don't have any legit document and I'm there illegally. So they decided to double and told me that I'm supposed to pay for 310,000 for the biopsy. And on my account, I had a $500,000 because I really wanted to know what is wrong, because I gave out the 310,000 and the biopsy was done. And when the biopsy was done, I was told that the result came out that I'm having cancer. I should start chemotherapy as soon as possible, because I was told that the cancer got me earlier. I didn't realize it. So it's eating me so fast. Yes. Okay. Because the first chemotherapy made my hair off. My hair shaded off, and I was told that that is abnormal because the hair is not supposed to be shading off.
Is that chemo being done in Kenya or back there?
Back there. I started there.
You started the chemo. So fast track, you come back to Kenya in 2023. How many rounds of chemo had you done in Saudi before coming back?
8.
You had done 8?
Yes.
So then you come back. Did you come back home? Tell us about your life. Where are you staying? Where did you stay when you got back?
Okay, I decided to, east or west home is the best. So I decided to come back home because I became broke. I lost friends, and also I became depressed, and I said I would rather come back home, because even the doctor gave me a death threat. The doctor told me that according to how this disease is eating you so fast, I'm only giving you 5 years to live. And the doctor told me, okay, the doctor thought that I belong there. So the doctor told me, but in 2 years' time, I should go back for a clinic and see whether something has changed. But to be honest, I will not last long, because the disease is really running so fast. And that really killed me. Yeah.
Okay. So which hospitals have you been going to in Kenya, and how is the treatment going so far?
When I came back to Kenya, I looked on the best hospital that has cancer treatment, and I was referred by someone, Kenyatta University referral, and that is where I went. Yeah, that is where I've been visiting.
Okay.
Yes.
Who do you live with here, or what's your support system like here?
I don't have any support system. I live with a friend who met me when I was down, when I was so sick, when I was helpless. The time that I was bleeding all the time. So that is when I met a friend who was a godsend. That is the one that I stay with.
And how are you able to pay for your medical treatments, pay for, your daily living needs?
Well wishes from TikTok. But that story, the Ndinda story, made the well-wishers run away. So there were a few people who believed in me. So those few people are the one who are still holding my hand, and which is not enough. Yeah. Okay.
So again, let me just ask a very deep question here, because I try to keep a borderline, but I'll ask this. Do you have family? Do you have parents, mother, father?
I have a mom. Yes. I have a mom. And when I came back, everything changed, because I came back broke. Because when I was in Saudi, I used all my savings. So even coming home, I had to tell people to come through for me. So my mother expected me to come with cash, and when I came broke, things changed. I never expected that. Yeah. So everybody pushed me away.
She pushed you away. Everybody pushed you away, which so is life. Okay. So I'm sorry that you're going through what you're going through, but during your lowest moments, that's when you realize who human beings are. I think it happens to the best of us. So I'm so sorry that you've gone through that. But again, finding forgiveness will help you with your healing journey.
Sure.
And in as much as this is hard, because my heart breaks for you, in as much as this is hard, I think living lighter helps. Securing your emotions, being positive regardless. I know it's easier said than done, but I'm so sorry that you're going through what you've gone through. Yeah. Now let's go back to these people, because I was watching your clips last night before I went to bed. Yeah. And I saw these clips of people saying that you're lying, you're not sick, and it really broke my heart, because I'm just recently going through cyberbullying myself. And unfortunately, social media is social media. Yeah. And at least for me, I'm healthy. I'm able to fight it. You're being hit, and at the same time, you're on your lowest, because I saw your pictures, beautiful pictures of you before and after. What message would you like to pass to those people who are saying you're lying to collect money and all that?
I would love just to tell them that I never applied to be this. And I never knew that there will come a day that I will beg people for help.
So I'm so sorry that it got very emotional, and I can understand why. It's heavy. It's also moved me, you know, and I think this is enough to move any human being who is human. You were saying, you were talking to your accusers who are saying that, or alleging that you are not ill, you're trying to do this for money purposes and to collect money from people, innocent, you know, well-wishers. What would you like to say to those people?
I would just love to tell them that they should learn to clap for someone before their time comes. And also, that day that came and I got the news that I'm sick, the same thing can happen to them. And also, I am really going through enough. They should stop attacking me. Yes. Okay. They should try to put their self on my shoes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, and also cancer is not a thing that someone can joke with. It is something which is serious. Mm-hmm. And I can never joke with cancer. I can never love to take haram, because I know very well faking something is wrong. Mm-hmm. And also taking money that is not legally is also wrong. And also, if I needed money, I would have told them that I want money. And I know, and I'm sure very well, because TikTokers has my back. They would have given me money. So it is not money that I really wanted. I wanted help for the medication. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So what treatment are you undergoing now?
Right now, I'm on radiotherapy. Mm-hmm. By the grace of God, I've managed to go for the 7 cycles, and I'm supposed to go for 10. 3 more are remaining. Mm-hmm. And I would have, by right now, they would have been done. But that trending news made it hold on, because people stopped coming through for me. And that is the only support that I had. So I decided to face God and also do herbal, because there are some people who could advise me to take swasop, black seed with a positive vibe, and also fruits that I'm being told to take. That I decided to do it natural way, and also waiting for God's time, because it's always the best. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So where have you been going for your radiotherapy?
KU.
In KU. Okay. I am so sorry for what you're going through. I'm a Christian. I'm a heavy believer that God never gives us anything we cannot handle.
Sure.
And for you to have been pointed towards that, I believe God saw that you are healthy enough and you could handle it. And my mom tells me, as long as our hands remain lifted up, we defeat and we conquer, because that means we are up in prayer. Now, your well-wishers disappeared, but God will never forsake you. Your well-wishers could have stopped helping you with the bill, but God will make a way somehow, I believe. And this is where you say, may His will be done. Yeah. And at the right time, He makes everything beautiful. You might not know why you're going through this now, but soon enough, he will let you know why you went through it. Now, because I do believe there are people who will watch this clip who are human, who will say, okay, probably she was being falsely accused. People who will want to come and say, let me help. Do you have a pay bill number, an M-Pesa that you would want to share with our viewers?
Yes. I have a pay bill number, and also I have my number. Yes.
So do you mind giving it?
Yes. My pay bill number is, business number is 222-111, and the account number is 2246288. 222-111, and the account number is 2246288. Yes. The business name is Winnie Matilda Njeri.
Winnie Matilda Njeri.
Yeah.
Have you had a history of cancer in your family? As I wrap up,
Yeah.
tell me about it a little bit.
I have an aunt who died of cervical cancer. And I'm having another auntie again. She's going through leukemia, same as mine. And I was told like there were 4. I am the 4th one. One is my auntie. The other one is also an auntie who is the long distance family. But she's a family. She got leukemia, which is CML, and another one. Yes. So there is that history of cancer. Yeah.
So to everyone that's watching this show, Tina is all about positivity and uplifting, and you've heard Nasra's story. If you're touched to help, we would really, really appreciate it. Nasra, my prayers will always be with you, that as God blesses me, he never passes you by. And I pray that all this, God gives you the grace and the strength to face what you're facing, because it takes God. Everybody might run away from you, but God will never forsake you. That's one thing I know. Never. He'll never. When he put you on this earth, he knew every strand of your hair. He knew you before you were born from your mother's womb. So it shall be well. I'm so sorry for everything that you've gone through. Thank you so much for watching, and we love our viewers. Till next time. Thank you. Bye.